it's Rachel with Mary. Today she and I are going to work on stays with the 3 Ds, being distance, duration, and distraction. We usually work on them in that order, and we try to focus on distance and duration first before adding too much distraction. So I'm going to try to kind of see where she is and then work our way up. Of course, stay is really important. It's included in the park it commands that we've been working on. And you really want her to focus on this kind of thing. Makes it a lot easier when feeding the dogs. If you tell them to stay while you're getting their food ready. Taking them in and out of the car, telling them to stay while getting their leashes on, and things like that. Also taking her to the vet's office for her yearly checkup, something like that, and getting her to stay on the scale to get her weight, or while they do a physical exam. All things like that are really good practical applications of the stay command. So we're going to work on that. We're going to start off with sit stays because that's the easiest to correct. So if she is kind of struggling with her stay, I'll be able to get her right back into a sit. So Mary, sit. Stay. Sit. Stay. Stay.
Good girl, stay. Good girl. Good, stay, Mary.
Okay, so that was pretty good. I got to the end of the leash, which this is a pretty long leash, and she got up. Of course, this is our first time. She's not really warmed up. So it's important you correct her right away, and I was able to put her right back into a sit. And then I did it again, but this time with not as much distance. Now, as you notice, when I came to her, I kind of paused in front of her and I stopped there. That's because it's really important to me that the dogs don't release themselves when they're just anticipating or assuming what your actions are. So you walking towards Mary like this does not mean she's released. So that's why I walk towards her and I wait a little bit before I give her the treat and reward her for a good stay. That's because the good stay is her release, nothing else is. So I really try to ingrain that in the dogs' heads by walking past them, walking up to them and pausing, walking up to them, then backing up and doing it again, anything like that. Okay, Mary, come here. Sit. Stay. This is a little farther than last time. I'm holding my hand up just to reinforce the stay. There's a treat in it which she can see, so she's kind of focusing on that.
Good, stay, Mary. Good girl. Good girl, stay. Good job. Good job.
Okay, that was really good. We did that for a good amount of time, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to try to get all the way out to the end of the leash this time. Come here, come here. Sit. Good, sit. Stay.
Good, stay, Mary. Good girl. Good girl, stay. Good job.
Okay, that was really good. That was the farthest distance we've done, and we did that for quite a while too. She did get up, but what was nice about it being nice and quiet in here is I was able to give her a sharp no noise. That's the or the It really catches her attention, and you can see it startles her, and she stopped. I stepped forward and I gave her the hand command for sit, and she did that. So that's really a really good thing that she was so responsive to that. Now, she didn't really move much with that sit, But if the dog does get up and like step towards you and come towards you, it's really important you take her around and put her back in a sit back where she was. That's because if she's really desperate to get towards me, get towards the food or whatever, or if she's inching towards something else, you don't want her to gain anything by getting up and moving. So, if you tell her to sit, stay, and she gets up, then you correct her here, she's just much closer. She gets up, you correct her here, she can keep on making it closer and closer to whatever she's going for, which you don't want. You want to teach her she doesn't gain anything, it just takes her longer to get released and longer to get to what she wants. So, it's really important to always correct. Okay, Mary, come here. Mary, sit, stay. Stay. Gonna do this for a little while, and then we'll try to add some distractions because she really is doing a very good job. Stay.
Good stay. Good girl, Mary. Good girl.
Okay. Now the first distraction that I always like to do is simply me just kind of walking around in a semicircle with her or wiggling the leash. That's because me walking doesn't mean she gets to get up, but if she thinks I'm walking towards her or going somewhere, she might want to get up and go with me. And wiggling the leash, as soon as dogs feel the leash moving or their collar moving, sometimes they think that's their cue to get up. Because a lot of times they'll say, Mary, come on, and pull on the collar and take her with us. But if we don't say that, she doesn't get to do that. So she's not the judge of that, we are. So I'm going to try that next as our first little round of distractions. Mary, sit. Good, sit. Stay. 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 Stay.
Good stay. Good girl. Good girl.
Okay, so it's really important you're always watching her whenever you're doing a distraction, especially with the leash. So I kind of gave her the no noise and held up my hand again, told her to stay, because I was watching her body language and I was trying to prevent her from getting up in the first place. If you're watching and you can see that she will get up, you definitely want to stop her right away before she makes that mistake. She did a really good job. So Mary, come here. Sit. Stay. Now I'm going to try walking around her a bit. Stay. Sit. Stay. Stay.
Good stay, Mary. Good girl. Good girl, stay.
Okay, that was really good. So she kind of got up when I was getting kind of parallel with her. And I think that's because she saw I was kind of going around her. She wanted to either turn to see where I was going or come up to me and see what the heck I was doing. So again, I corrected her and I was able to do it again on both sides without her getting up. So that tells me that she really is learning. She did a really good job, and I think she's definitely ready for a new set of distractions and even more distance and duration next time. This was Rachel and Mary, and we were working on stay with distance, duration, and distraction.